1. What is the primary goal of public procurement? A. To reduce staff workload. B. To obtain goods and services at the lowest price. C. To maximize competition and best value for taxpayers. D. To support local businesses only. 2. The term best value in procurement refers to A. The lowest priced offer. B. The fastest delivery. C. The combination of quality, performance, and cost. D. The most popular vendor. 3. Which procurement method is most appropriate when the scope of work is not clearly defined? A. Invitation for bid. B. Request for quotation. C. Request for proposal. D. Sole source procurement. 4. A protest from a vendor must typically be submitted. A. Within 90 days of award. B. After the contract has been executed. C. Within a specified time frame in the solicitation. D. Only if the contract exceeds $1 million. 5. What is the primary function of a purchase order? A. To request vendor references. B. To authorize a payment in advance. C. To formalize a contract and initiate procurement. D. To track inventory. 6. Which of the following is considered unethical behavior in public procurement? A. Conducting a pre-bid conference. B. Sharing inside information with a preferred vendor. C. Evaluating bids by committee. D. Issuing change orders. 7. The Uniform Commercial Code applies primarily to A. Employment contracts. B. Sales of goods. C. Construction services. D. Federal grants. 8. When is it acceptable to use a sole source procurement? A. When the vendor is located nearby. B. When multiple vendors decline to bid. C. When only one supplier is available and justified in writing. D. When the lowest bid is unacceptable. 9. What is a blanket purchase order? A. A PO issued to multiple vendors. B. A one-time large volume purchase. C. An open PO allowing multiple purchases over time. D. A PO with no expiration date. 10. Which document defines the legal terms and conditions of a contract? A. Invoice. B. Scope of work. C. Terms and conditions section. D. Purchase requisition. 11. What is the purpose of a bid bond? A. To pay for bid documents. B. To guarantee vendor performance. C. To ensure the bidder will enter into a contract if selected. D. To protect against delayed payments. 12. In a sealed bidding process, when are bids typically opened? A. 1 day after the submission deadline. B. Immediately after submission. C. At a publicly announced time and place. D. After evaluation is completed. 13. What is an RFP evaluation committee primarily responsible for? A. Drafting the solicitation. B. Reviewing and scoring proposals. C. Negotiating prices with vendors. D. Creating the purchase order. 14. The principle of transparency in public procurement means A. Publishing all vendor contact details. B. Limiting competition. C. Making processes open and accessible to stakeholders. D. Using only digital records. 15. Which of the following is a key feature of cooperative purchasing? A. Exclusive pricing. B. Multi-agency collaboration to leverage volume. C. Restriction to local suppliers. D. Secret bidding process. 16. What is the key benefit of using a competitive negotiation procurement method? A. Speed. B. Reduced administrative burden. C. Flexibility to evaluate based on qualitative criteria. D. No legal obligations. 17. Which of the following is true regarding responsive bidders? A. They are always the lowest priced. B. They meet all material terms and conditions of the solicitation. C. They are from the same city. D. They respond within 24 hours. 18. An emergency procurement allows for A. Use of outdated supplier lists. B. Suspension of ethics rules. C. Bypassing normal procedures with documented justification. D. Unlimited spending. 19. Procurement audits are conducted primarily to A. Evaluate employee productivity. B. Identify fraud only. C. Ensure compliance and improve efficiency. D. Train new vendors. 20. What is the main objective of contract administration? A. To manage disputes. B. To oversee compliance with terms, deliverables, and performance. C. To issue purchase orders. D. To maintain vendor relationships. 21. When a conflict of interest arises, the buyer should A. Continue the process without disclosing. B. Consult the vendor. C. Immediately disclose it and remove themselves from the process. D. Ignore it if minor. 22. Which procurement method is most appropriate for purchasing standardized commodities with clear specifications? A. Request for proposal. B. Request for information. C. Invitation for bid. D. Informal quote. 23. What is a procurement threshold? A. The maximum a vendor can bid. B. The minimum value required to initiate a procurement method. C. The highest discount allowed. D. The average cost of goods. 24. The FOIA or Freedom of Information Act primarily affects procurement by A. Limiting bid values. B. Restricting vendor choices. C. Requiring certain documents to be accessible to the public. D. Mandating federal oversight. 25. A vendor debarment means A. The vendor is prioritized for selection. B. The vendor is allowed to rebid. C. The vendor is prohibited from doing business with the agency. D. The vendor is offered arbitration. Certified Professional Public Buyer. The Certified Professional Public Buyer or CPPB is a respected credential awarded by the Universal Public Procurement Certification Council or UPPCC to professionals in the public procurement field. Designed for individuals who perform essential purchasing functions within government and public sector organizations, the CPPB certification validates knowledge of procurement principles, contract administration, ethical practices, and public purchasing regulations. Candidates must meet specific education and experience requirements and pass a comprehensive exam covering areas such as sourcing, negotiation, supplier relations, and legal aspects of procurement. Earning the CPPB demonstrates a high level of professionalism, competence, and commitment to excellence in public procurement, enhancing career opportunities and credibility in the field. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of CPPB exam. 1. Career advancement. The CPPB certification distinguishes public procurement professionals, enhancing their qualifications for promotions and leadership roles. 2. Knowledge validation. It confirms a buyer's understanding of public purchasing laws, ethics, and best practices, boosting employer confidence. 3. Improved procurement efficiency. Certified professionals apply proven strategies that streamline purchasing processes and reduce costs for public agencies. 4. Enhanced compliance. CPPB holders help ensure that procurement activities meet regulatory and policy requirements, minimizing legal risks. 5. Professional networking. Certification opens doors to a network of peers and resources for continued growth and support in the public procurement field.